Hey guys, this is my second live stream, and I was gonna go and do it on talking about all the new Fortnite weapons that have just been added in the game. We just hit 30 subs, and I'm really happy for it. The last live stream we were at 27, so thank you guys so much. Um, so I'm going to grab my phone and we're going to talk about some new ones. So there are a lot of new Fortnite weapons that have been added, but the coolest ones that people have known about are the Tony Stark's infantry rifle. I also going to talk about that, and I also have this paper here, just in case I want to go and draw it for you guys. I will also be bringing Jaden out. So, also, if you want me to go and talk about a specific weapon that I haven't talked about yet, you can always in the comments section tell me. Like, say you wanted to know about the new mythics. All you have to do is go into chat and say, talk about Dr. Doom's mythics or something like that. So let's go. So the first one I'm going to go and tell you guys, I'm going to go and quickly search it up so I make sure I'm correct. So it's Stark Industries energy rifle. So I want to show you guys what it looks like. There we go. So as you can tell, it's a rifle, and it's really good. It does 50 damage. So it's not a bad weapon. You have to go and get the robots at the different carrier sites, but it's not a bad weapon at all. It's actually one of my favorite weapons this season. I'm going to go and try to find the statistics. Let's see. It's not showing me statistics, but pretty much, it's a really good weapon. It does 50 damage. I'm pretty sure its magazine size is like 30 or somewhere around there. It's not a bad weapon at all. It's really, really good weapon. I would definitely recommend using it if someone finds it. The only bad thing is that people a lot of the times like ARs because it's a bit like you can go and rapidly shoot it. These ones take a while to shoot, but take a bit of time to zoom in. But overall are way better. So another gun that well, I'm not going to be facing just guns. I'm also going to be doing different weapons and just stuff in general. So there's Doctor Doom's Mythics. So if I come over here, I can actually draw them because it's really easy. So his mythics are right here. So you have the big energy ball, and then you have the blasters. So it is the mystical bomb and the arcane gauntlets. So I can actually easily make these out of cardboard or just drawing them because it's not that complicated. I can do it right now. So Also, if you're watching this live stream, don't forget to like the video. So far we have 1 like. Although thank you guys for watching there too. Now, I can draw them. I'm gonna go and do the mystical bomb. There we go. Now to photos. Here we go. So this is what it looks like. This is the one that you hold down. It does 60 damage, but it has to recharge. But I'm gonna make it. So I don't think I'll need a ruler. I think it'll be fine. I'm just gonna go and use something to outline it, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna go and grab all the materials that I need for this. So I couldn't find a ruler, but I don't really need a ruler. I just wanted one for straighter lines, but it'll be fine without it. So we have the arcane gauntlets. The first thing that you'll want to do is you want to make a triangle shape. So it will be upside down for you guys. So after every step, I'll turn it around so you guys can see. Okay, ruler herder, I will do those next. I'm just quickly doing this one. Thank you for typing in the comments. So everyone knows how to draw a triangle, I'm pretty sure. So that will not be too hard. The steps can get a bit harder in the later part, but alright. The first part. Can you guys see that? So it's not perfect, but it's not too bad. Next, you'll want to find something like this that just comes out a bit. I'm gonna use something else because there, this is perfect. So it's supposed to just be on the top right here and then stick out on either side. So when you want to make sure you have this at the top, then about either side, and then you can go and start tracing. And then once you finish this step, you will be pretty much finished. Also, if you need to and you're watching this, either during a live stream or as just a video, you can pause it if you need to. There you go. Now, we have to get to the harder part. So first thing, I want to just do a little bit of detail. I'm going to go and outline this. And I'm also going to erase this. make sure when you're drawing you use stuff lightly. I'm doing it a bit harder so you guys can see it better. I would use permanent marker, but you have to erase some stuff to make it look better. And so that's why I'm using a pencil. But you can use whatever you want. Later, I can grab some colored pencils and color it in. And then probably in another video for the Mythic video, I can do the Arcane Gauntlets as well. And the Mystical Bomb. But they aren't the best Mythics, so I could do them as my next video. Although my next video, I'm doing the Tactical Shotgun. I haven't been able to do that because we haven't been having a lot of cardboard recently. Because normally we'd have stuff off of Amazon, but we haven't been getting as much stuff. But hopefully soon I will. So you want to make sure that you outline it like this. You see how in the upper right-hand corner, I think it's for you guys, there is that right there. You want to make sure you do that. You want to make sure it's about the same width away on all parts when you do it. And then that'll be the same thing for the circle when we do it. But you want to make sure it's about. Doesn't have to be exact. If you're like a millimeter off or something, it's not a big deal. So then you want to make sure you bring this over here. Then you go here. And over. Now, if you do draw in the middle like what I just did it really lightly so I can know the estimation amount of where this was and that. Also, it's not perfect. The circle, my circle is more to the right than the left because the way that I'm drawing it is completely fine. Actually, you can really fix it. You can just always erase the circle and do something like that, but you don't really have to. It's really fine. So now you've done all the outlines for this. You've done the outlines. And so this part right here, if you want to, you can color this in. That will be silver. Now we're going to go on to the circle. So the circle will be a bit harder. But I'm just going to quickly add a little bit of detail right here. There's a little bit of a indent right here on the right side. See? So that's a little indent that I just wanted to do. You guys don't have to, but I just thought it would be a bit fun. I'm also going to add this. It's part of the fire. Also, in a little while, I can go and take out Jaden, and my next video will hopefully be about Jaden, like what we're going to do for her movable home. Since we have a home that she uses here, and then we have a home right over here on the floor that we're going to be using for camp, we have to get something to move in the car. So we're going to go and make a portable home that's not that big, but can easily fit in the car, like in my lap or something like that. And so we have to go and figure that out. So later today, I'll hopefully be doing that. So now you have this. Now here is when stuff gets complicated. As you can see in here, so you have this stuff is the black stuff. Then you have the silver. So the black stuff is actually silver. From what I'm looking at, it looks like black. So this stuff is silver. And then the black stuff is here. So we have to work on the circle right here. Then we're going to go and do all this. So let's go and quickly do the outline of the circle, and then we can do all the harder stuff. Okay, so now we have the rough estimation of about where it is. So I'm going to be working on this side right here because it's not looking that great. It doesn't have to be perfect, but there you go. Next, we want to go and have a tiny circle in here. So you have to go and find something like this. You want to be about this big if you make it my size. But I'm just using a AA battery. And I'm just going to go and trace it. And so what you want to do, you want to put it right in the center. And you just want to trace it. And then the hard stuff will start. Because next we have to do all the actual mystical stuff. There you go. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my dad is using the blender. Okay. So I'm watching my live stream right now, and this does not look too bad. So what you want to do now is I'm going to quickly pull up the picture. So this is what we're aiming for, and this is what we're at. So what we have to do now is the actual fire stuff, and so this can take a bit of time. So if you're watching the video, you can skip through this part and just see the final thing, but if you're live, stick with me. So first thing, looks like it comes out. First one, the biggest one, is right here. Comes out here. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to be trying to do some lines with holes. Like you want to go in. This does come off. So I'm going to go and bring it here. Kind of bring it up. You want to make it about how big it is. Like I know this goes out to the top. But the thing about it is it would be very, very hard to do exactly how it looks. Because it has so many different lines, squiggles, and different holes in it that it would be taking hours to do it. So to just make it easier, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to erase this. This should look much better. There we go. Now, on to the next one. This one is at the bottom left-hand corner. It is very scrawny. and small. Connects there. There we go. Has one right there. So now, this are the pictures so far, and this is what we got. So as you can see so far, it's not looking too bad. We already did the hardest part, was the upper left-hand corner. It does not look perfect, but it's not that bad. You want to make sure that you erase all the lines that are crossing over. But now we're going to go to the bottom right-hand corner. So this one's a bit different. It comes out to the left, curves around, and goes out to the right, and touches the silver. So I'm going to be showing you guys, this one looks a bit weird, a bit different. Here we go. So this is how mine looks. You can see the bottom right over there. Bottom right over there, it looks a bit different. And this is how it actually looks. Right there. So this one is a bit different, but then the next two are looking very easy. You have a small one that's in between the bottom right and the upper right. So it'll be right in the middle. It just comes out a little bit, like maybe halfway, pokes out this way, and comes back in. This one has no holes in it, so it's definitely a lot easier. I'm just going to go and combine this one and the upper right together in one step. So now we're going to do this one. Has a skinny thing that connects. Then you hook out round. So this one is a bit harder, like the upper left hand, but it is not as hard. It is definitely easier than the upper left hand. So this one I would definitely recommend taking time on. There you go. So this is what you should have after you're finished drawing. Now we can color it in. So I'm just going to be using a pencil to color it in. I'm going to be doing it lightly for silver, and I'm going to be pushing hard on black. So let's quickly color this in. They're ready to go on to the arcane gauntlets, what the Woo Herder suggested. Also, if you have a recommendation on what I should draw next, or what I should just make in general, like if you want me to do, let's say there's a weapon like the flintlock that you liked from seasons past, and you really wanted to know how to make it. All you have to do is go into the comment section on one of my videos and say, can you do the flintlock next? I'll either respond, yes, I can, or I'll do that in a further video. If it's a weapon that is a mythic, I will most likely be doing it at the end of the series. So if it's a mythic and you really want to know how to do it, I can try to prioritize that, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm done with the triangle silver. I'm going to be going on to the triangle black. If you're like me and do not feel like getting colored pencils right now, you don't really have to prioritize on how well it looks. I'm just doing it so I have something to do today. But if you are watching, thank you so much. Also, if you are watching either the video or the live stream, please subscribe. We're currently at 30 subs. We just hit 30 subs, and I'm so happy for that. Thank you guys so much for your support. And one of my most recent videos got 100 views, and then it said it got 30. So I have no idea what happened there. It was probably just a glitch, but did count as 100 views. Now you want to do the silver for the outside of the circle. This will not be too hard since there's not much of the circle to do. After you finish the circle, which I am about to do for the ring, you want to go on to the weird shapes that we were just doing. So if you haven't already, make sure you do the black dots on it. You can rewind or just look on what I'm doing right now. So those black dots, you want to make sure that are on there because those are where the holes are. So once you finish doing the silver, there you want to do the silver on the, I don't really know what to call it. I'm just going to call it fire because it kind of does remind me of fire, but it's green. So it'd be green fire. I don't follow Dr. Doom. So if you do follow him, tell me if it's fire or not, or explain what it is. I would really appreciate it. I'm going to quickly check something. There. So we're almost finished with the silver. So if you're using a pencil right now, you'll be almost done with the silver in just painting. Don't forget to do the little piece at the top right-hand corner because this piece right here, you don't want to forget. So now we're going to go on to the black. So I just pulled up my live stream and it said, so I had a little bit of delay. I don't know how that happened. But it is showing that you can see it well. I'm just trying to make sure that you guys can see it. Yeah, you guys can see it. Three viewers. Thank you. There. Let's do the right side. So eventually I might be doing some more drawing videos. I did one on how to draw a supply drop, and then I did one on how to make your own supply drop. I actually have the supply drop right here, but the balloon deflated so much. But I might do something like that with the arcane gauntlets and mystical bomb because They are not bad weapons, don't get me wrong, but I think we've had better weapons in the past. So, they are definitely mythics, but I feel like so many people land at Doctor Doom's, and I don't think it's really worth landing there for weapons that aren't as good. So, you do get some good abilities with different things. Like, you don't get me wrong, you do get like you can get Silver Surfer, which is really really good. I love using Silver Surfer. It's a great way to move around. Groot's Bramble Shield is also amazing. I love it. It's just the at least the Mystical Bomb is not as good as it should be, because the Mystical Bomb does 60 damage, then it has to recharge. While the Arcane Gauntlets does 30 to 35 damage, I'm pretty sure, and it does not have to recharge. So that means if you do have an option, go for the gauntlets. I'm doing the Mystical Bomb first because it's not as good in my opinion, because I also like to do the not as good stuff first, and so people wait for the end. There you go. So it will look about like this. I will probably make it bigger in the future and do something fun with it, but this is how you draw your very own Mystical Bomb. If you want to be more detailed and search it up on YouTube and do all the lines and everything, that's awesome. But if you just want to kind of do it so it can spend a little bit of time on it, but don't want to spend hours on it, you can do what I did. So that's how you do that. So now I'm going to be doing the Arcane Gauntlets, what the Wooloo Herder said. So the Wooloo Herder is my brother. He is at 16 subscribers. So while I'm celebrating that I have 30, he's celebrating that he has 16. It's totally fine. His channel, he does about Pokemon and different piano songs that you can do. And then we have our second channel that we share, which is about Q Casco. It's at 19 subscribers. We're so close to 20. We will really appreciate it if you are that 20th sub, because we only started it a month ago, while my YouTube channel and my brother's YouTube channel we started 3 months ago in June. So it would really appreciate it if we hit 20 subs like that. So anyways, let's do the Arcane Gauntlets. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is the Arcane Gauntlet. I'm going to quickly put it in my photos and there. So this is the Arcane Gauntlets. It's the Arcane Gauntlet. It's very good weapon to use. Like I said, it has 35 damage, and it does not have to recharge. This, I'm pretty sure, if you double jump, you can fly with it, so it's not a bad weapon to use. So I'm going to quickly put this away, and then I will show you guys how to make this. So I have a Rubik's Cube. I have a small 3x3, a big 3x3, and then a 7x7. And so I'm going to go and see about how big I want to make it, the Arcane Gauntlet, and then. So I think this should be a good size. How big is this one? Okay, so it would be a bit smaller if we did this one, but if we got the 7x7 out. Okay, so if we put that here. Yeah. Okay. We're going to be using the 7x7 Rubik's Cube. I got it for Christmas. And so you can find stuff all around the house. You can use a Rubik's Cube. You can use practically anything. You can use a book if you have it that's square. Like I know some books that are square. You can use a box if you need to. Like I use a lot of boxes, and some of them you can like make this size, and they're actually really easy to use. You can just find something. It doesn't have to be this size. It's just that I want to make it big enough that you guys can see, while not making it too big that'll take too long. So if it's right here, first thing that we have to do is obviously trace it. That's the whole point of this. So this is also black and silver, like the mystical bomb. It can do a good amount of damage. This mythic is probably my second favorite mythic. I think my favorite mythic would have to be the Bramble Shield. I love the Bramble Shield. It's just amazing in my opinion because you can move around easier with it, and it heals you a lot. It only does white health, but it's actually very good if you're having to do storm, because a few times I've been caught in storm, like in solos, duos, squads, stuff like that. And if we landed and like got the mythic, then I'd be fine. So I'd really recommend using this. So next what you want to do is you want to trace to be about here. So you want to do it on all sides. Some of these will get erased. That's why you want to make them light, especially the top and the left-hand side. So now you have this square. So this one will be a bit different. We're going to be actually drawing Dr. Doom's hand like this. So it looks, so we have to be drawing the hand. So we're going to have some fire around it, the green fire again. So let's do this, and then I think after that we're going to end the live stream. I'm going to quickly check on something. There you go. So when you have this, you want to make sure that your hand, you have everything lined up correctly. So we're going to go in first. I'm going to draw it about there, because that's where it looks like it is. You come up to about here. It's okay if you make something too big or too small like what I did. I'm just trying to estimate about how big it should be. So next you want to do the other 3 fingers after this one. So I'm actually going to show you guys what I've done so far. So that's what I have. You can tell how I have the thumb and then the pointer finger. Next we have to do the middle finger, ring finger, and then pinky finger. And then we will finish up the actual hand part, then we'll move on to the fire, and then after that it will be the end of the live stream. So next you will want to do it a bit lower than the actual finger because it is a bit farther back so you cannot see it all. You want to hook around like that. And you put that. After every few fingers I will show you guys, but since there are only a few left, I'm just going to go and do these. And then when you're done with your fingers, like what I've done, hold on, I just got a message. Here we go. So now what we'll do is we will make our way down the hand back to here. And so this will take probably the longest out of the whole gauntlet, and then we're going to go onto the fire, and then we'll be finished. So you want to bring it down and then out, kind of bring it here. You'll bring it to about there. Okay, so this is roughly how it will look. After this, you'll want to do the spikes on his hand, and you'll also do the plate that's on right here. So I'm going to do the plate first because you have to do the plate and then the hands, like the spikes. You bring it out to where you cut the corner here, down. I'm going to quickly erase this line that's in the middle because I do not want to erase it after. There we go. Now we have made the plate. I'm going to go and show you guys. So this is how it looks. You have the plate, and then on the plate we have to do 4 spikes, and then after that we can do the fire. So the 4 spikes will be on 4 different spots, on 4 different sides, as you guessed. Hopefully. So the first one will be in the upper left-hand corner. Kind of want to make it look like diamonds, and then you do a line in the middle, kind of curves out. That's our first spike done. I'm gonna go and show you guys after every 2 spikes. Also, if you're watching this live stream, make sure you like it. Next, we have the one in the upper right-hand corner, like this, 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 this. And then you do the little bit of the spike. There we go. Next we're gonna do the bottom two. See, I've done the upper two, now we have to go down to the bottom two. It's the bottom left-hand corner. It's not the actual bottom though, it's more in between. It's the middle, but a little bit lower. So I'm gonna go and quickly show you guys what it looks like. So I'm gonna go and put the diamond. Right here. So you will quickly draw the diamond, and then when you're doing that, you'll want to bring it right there, put the line in the middle, and then that's your bottom left-hand corner. Next, you want to go to the bottom right-hand corner. Ooh, heard it. How's it going? Hi. Hi. Thanks for your recommendation for drawing this. Oh, you're welcome. So next we're going to go to the bottom right-hand corner. So this one, the spike actually sticks out. So you will want to draw it like this. Then you'll make it poke out. I'm going to quickly erase the lines next to it, so then it'll make it easier. There we go. So then you want to retrace the lines and how it was. Then you'll add this. There. So this is what it will look like after you've done the steps. You finish the actual hand. The hand is the hardest part. Next, we will go on to the fire. So the fire, there's a little bit on the left side of the hand, and then most of it's on the right and loops over it. So I'm going to go and quickly do the left-hand side so we can just get it over with. So there's one right there. Then we have so then you'll have this left-hand side pretty much finished. So I'm not going to color it in for you guys since you know the basics that it's silver and black. So I'm just going to go and try to show you guys. I wonder if it looks better if I were to do this. Can you see it better now? There you go. That's how it actually looks. I'm using my Gecko's heat lamp. But that's how it will look, so it's not too hard to mimic. So we're going to have to draw the stuff up here, and then I will end the live stream at pretty much 1 hour. I've been doing this for 50 minutes, so last time I've done it for 40 minutes. So. But anyways, next we will have to do the fire. So the fire starts pretty much where the spike is, the right-hand side spike, the upper right, and then it loops all the way around to the upper left-hand corner. So to do this, I'm going to go and start it here, and I'm going to go and show you guys when I'm halfway there, and then I'm going to show you guys the rest way, because it can take a while to actually do this. Start here. Then you loop it over here, bring it up, then loop it in, over, and then this is where I'm stopping. So it is not perfect, but this is the rough estimation of how it looks. So that's halfway, and then we're going to finish the rest of it, and I'll show you guys and end it there. So we're going to bring it here. So you want to make sure that you erase the lines that overlap with these. And then we can go and finish it up. Now, since I've pretty much finished, I'm going to go and quickly do all the holes and like different parts like there, and then I'll end it. So it's right here, color. There we go. So for the final result, this is how it will look. I'm going to bring down the heat lamp so you guys can see it better. There you go. So thank you guys so much for watching my video and liking it. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to me too. If you haven't already, make sure you do all those things. I would really appreciate it. Let's try to get to 40 subscribers by the end of this year. That would be an amazing goal to reach. And so, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.